Hey, I can you get a matate. And Obeka Shohori, he says allegedly, you know, but to a certain extent, why Putisa, how can human beings be so vile in terms of sharing such information to people like Musa Khaula, who would definitely not hesitate to say it. Like, if it's gonna get me the content, bitch, then might as well do it, you know? So, you know, there are people learning about Tavi. You go in for the kill because, you know, that's what people want. People want raw. You understand?
Where are the pods?
It's not pause because I made the things that you cannot make that pause to be done.
We're live. We live with a joint podcast. And it's such a sad day, but you know, we try to make it through. You'll find out what's happening later.
How's it?
We're chilling. We talk. How do you guys do this? I came here literally yesterday. And Huafisa.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
fucking hard actually.
I guess like when the Boere were choosing the spots.
They chose wisely.
They
chose wisely because I think in Muamo, apparently Muamo is different, Lorna, so it adds to the climate.
Yeah.
You're more to the northwest.
Plus also, what's one more tree friendly as well. Like,
Oh yeah, that's also.
yeah,
also
they
another
cut down a
thing.
lot of trees.
Yeah. Because trees now it's like they clean the air. You understand?
Yeah,
In
but
a
but
sense.
there's a lot of air pollution. But
Every
like
night.
Yeah.
always burning shindays most queen that. So
Yes, yeah.
yeah, it adds to the whole shindays. So that's why I always say.
Shutdown every night.
You know, that's what I was saying. It's a very sad kind of day. I'm saying sad in the terms of shutdown, national shutdown today, and like with the circumstances that we're in currently, like so much has changed. You understand? Honali, I think it's a few episodes back, you know, in the 16s, you know, 17s, I mentioned something, Yahore. Someone commented and said we are nearing the next Zimbabwe because of Kariti Edulodita Mankayon. So the police Tabatuba strike on today, they're probably tired of what's going on and they want to see change, but you need to make sure there's a certain way that you go about it. You know? Mara, hey, bare who deploy masole, le mapodisha. You understand? But so they're saying that Okari, that time in the apartheid era, the apartheid regime, like never control us. So this is the way they used to control. So Bafilo Kari, they cannot do or voice out Dilopila. But now I'm totally against violence.
Yeah. Well, violence is not very. But don't you think, Vele, the way EFF is going about trying to change things, trying to change the system, is the way that the system might change? Because, like, a lot of people, like, like, enough with the talking, man. Let's put in some action. And I think maybe, the national shutdown could be a way, they create awareness, it's bad.
Do you think the big guy will actually step down?
I doubt.
It's not gonna happen. Mumiti, what do you think?
Yeah, we've mentioned this before, as you will, talking about that. There was a time that I said, back then, for change to come, people stood up, people took action. And now it's happening in today's times because of, we're facing like the most horrendous thing ever. Like this is bad. This is really, really bad. Like if you can check the state of our country, like it's really bad. Very, very bad. So people standing up like they're doing today, I think it's a good thing, you know.
And
I think it's
have
great
you-
to
have
raise
you
awareness.
Have you noticed after when the threat is the national shutdown like actually intensified. I think it was on Friday. Load shedding stages, I think, was stage 1. It's been stage 1.
Rolling blackouts were like stage 1, stage
like,
2.
I wanna hurry. This is what I'm saying about action. I wanna hurry. No, like they were like, okay, now it's gonna be.
That's what we saying.
So
but hey, let's just calm them down. Like to show her, man, politics. It's like indoctrination to me, to a certain extent, because these people are clearly trying to control us, and they want to turn about like Aruna actually, because the people are the voice. But now they're just like, if your voices, you're not gonna come through with that. Okay, and they manipulate things and the system in a way that we just have to live according to not the life we deserve to be given. There's so much going on, and I'm going to repeat it again. I'm so happy where there are people who want to stand up for themselves, not really stand up, but listen, we are fed up with what's happening. Let's be honest, guys. Who bad? Who bad? Everything Yakupuga is bad.
I was thinking about it this way. It's the way the current government is like that parental or like come on to Ebola. The house on fire, but Conte. And it's you, the dog. We were going to our own or age. It's
falling apart.
It's falling apart too.
And I can understand hore dilo tse di rahala on what terms, I get rebelela like a seemo sa rona and what's going on in our country right now. There is also a lot of talk about the fact that hore this specific party, the EFF, Baba Machang today, they are allowing foreigners basically, and they're saying they want to have an open border. They support that whole idea
of an open Africa.
Yeah, and people don't want that based on different things. You understand? There are people who are okay, there are people who don't want it. So people who don't want it, they're reacting that's been happening, or foreigners are bringing drugs and there's prostitution and blah 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 blah. But let's not forget, it's not only foreigners doing it. Are also perpetrators to those crimes and those allegations. It's just that balebakile at an influx, and there are too many illegal foreigners. That's the other thing. So how are we going to work around that?
Like I like the idea at EFF of having an open Africa. It doesn't really promote the crimes that are committed by the illegal foreigners, and also, like, to be honest, we also are committing crimes ourselves. So the idea of having an open Africa is going to enable trading amongst African countries to be much more easier. And like, to be honest, that's what we need. We need a much more united Africa right now. We have been colonized by the Westerns for a very long time, and I think right now is the time when Africa has to stand by itself.
But as much as Shabu, we are saying, let the people of the country, we like Shabu. Turns out this party now actually rules. What would happen? Do you think, it's going to be exactly what they are promising? I don't trust.
I think it's let's just
any political party. I just don't.
Let's just wait and see. I think to be honest, I don't trust any political party in South Africa. There's too much political parties in here. So like you wouldn't know which one.
Everybody has their own agenda.
It's against the other.
Yeah.
There's no political which political party would actually say, we support what this political party is about. We would actually work hand in hand with this political party to make sure we provide whatever the nation needs, right? I don't think there is a political party is pushing their own agenda, and that's what makes me feel like I don't trust any of them. Mari, let's just give whoever wins, except for ANC. Let's give whoever the benefit of the doubt. I just feel that.
So I want to ask you, like, so out of all of them, I want to know the agenda.
Obviously, he's going to have a voice.
Is
At the end of the day. He's more inclined to
be honest,
something.
like I said, I like the idea EFF of having open Africa. That's one of their agendas. I'm about. I'm about Pan-Africanism.
But there's also gonna be other aspects. You don't fuck with them as well.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
So I guess you gotta weigh your shit too, but okay. Which
everybody
is
has a type,
yeah.
something that they like, a niche, you know. But I mean, as much as Rona, South Africa, we're facing a lot in terms of what's happening. There are countries, you know, where things are worse. You know, I saw during the week, a warrant of arrest. For a warrant of arrest for Vladimir Putin. But Putin, no, it's Vladimir Putin. Anyway, yes, the president of Russia, apparently there were illegal deportations of children from Ukraine to Moscow. So the ICC, International Crimes Court, granted a warrant of arrest to more Moscow, basically, you know, because they call Russia Moscow for some odd reason.
It's the capital of...
It's the capital, you know.
That's where everything is
happening, We gotta get a super force. You know?
Like, the number king. Pretoria is the capital city, right? But
we don't really refer to
how many capital cities do you think we have? I think like from the Cape Town, and Pretoria. Because it's not the House and Parliament.
So anyway, Putin now, we don't know what's happening. Like it's bad. Why not deport Banava? What did he want to do? You understand? So I mean, it's bad, and that guy has so many war crime allegations to his name. You understand? So Leona, it's sad, man. This whole war, like I said, the content is just I'm over it. But I saw the article, but I'm over it.
Putin is set to come to
South Africa.
SA in August for some conference at BRICS. So do you really think that South Africa is going to try and get him arrested at that time?
Because remember, the ICC is not associated with Russia. That's what they said. But in South Africa, we are, with them.
So do you think, I want to know which one is the strongest alliance, Russia or the ICC?
Russia, come on. That guy is going to make sure baby.
Nanyo would sorry, like who's one person who maybe was in the same position, being a president of a country, so about issue warrant of arrest and then they execute and who executed it? Like they really
No one.
No president.
They've issued a warrant of arrests. I think George Bush. Yeah, but he's never been arrested though. Never got a
he cannot. He's the president of a country to some extent. He has certain powers.
He's a former president. Yeah. In terms of George Bush, was a former.
At that present moment.
But by issue, doesn't say the president or after.
I think it was after.
It was after.
It was after he was president, not during his term.
But still,
not during his term. But I still couldn't. Yeah, as a former president, still. I think. Some of this stuff is just bullshit. Honestly. Like it's just.
I'm not really into American politics. Stuff like that. I feel like we have bigger things happening here. I have to look at the situation that I am in. However, like I've mentioned this before, at any given point in time, if I find greener pastures somewhere, I'm definitely leaving.
You live in the country.
Yeah,
I'm leaving this place. I'm sorry. I love Pitori, you know. Maybe that's why our new Minister of Electricity have it again. Pitori looks at stage 1, stage 2. But anyway,
you came into him.
Yeah, Pitori. What if he's going to save us? But anyway, that and passing, I'm saying if any opportunity now, I would leave. But
and you also leave
to a place
Who wouldn't want to leave South Africa?
I wouldn't want to leave.
You wouldn't want to leave?
Yeah.
What are you staying for?
Joe, like, I love this country so much that Joe, Joe.
Things
even when it's burning down, but still, Joe, like.
Dog, you know what I hate about South Africa? I hate the fact that I don't have the power to change anything. So I'd rather leave, dog.
But South Africa, I didn't.
Yeah, like.
South Africa.
Yeah. Obviously, like when you were there, so but there's a sharp about South Africa that I think you'll never get anywhere else in the world.
What?
A lot, dog, like
Okay,
our wildlife, for instance, when our nature, the beauty of it, our cities, some of them well, but
I'd much rather be in Miami, California.
And you have a picture of those places from what you've seen in the media of how they are.
Yeah.
But they're also facing their own shit as well there.
Yeah, they're facing their own shit. But
Yeah.
Thing is,
And
there's no load shedding there.
Yeah, and think of it this way. Wherever else you go in the world, you always be a foreigner there, right?
Yeah.
I wanted to say that as much as Lerna we complain about it happening to us, you know.
Yeah. They contain, like, for instance, some crime, you're probably gonna find it there unless you go to countries with less.
Like what's happening with Mexicans in the USA.
Yeah. So, such vibes, like, I think any other country like has their own problems. So maybe they're probably good at hiding the shit. Because that's the shocking part about us, like. As we always adding out our dirty laundry out to the world, like always we stay doing that. I know it's for the good of sharing with us as citizens and whatever, but to some point we overshare. Joe, like I don't understand. Like for instance,
why shouldn't we? Joe, feto bolela no hore Joe.
Nah, but I'm talking about to the world. Like obviously, like, in fact, if you share with the citizens, it is gonna come to the world, yeah. But I'm saying, like, for instance, some things, suddenly, they have a shortage of stuff in the SAPS or shortage of ammunition. Remember,
remember, there's something called investigative journalism. Like, these people get the stories. It doesn't even have to be the country declaring. Or they have a shortage. No, these things are happening. But such and such police stations or divisions, they are short. They function because what's short? That we need more manpower. You know, so it's ahona chelete. Maybe we are manpower, or there is a jail like. So, but we don't openly say it as a country. I doubt. But media is very powerful, guys.
But what I'm saying, like. Even with all the countries, let's say, you want to mention the States, it's America, for instance. Even there, they have their own problems. Even that's so. It's a buy, like.
But
for instance, Joe, you know, like obviously there's been like the floods, the such natural disasters and whatever. But we like cases that's severe. That's in other places in the world. You don't really find them in our side of the world, South Africa.
Or natural disasters.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So for Nigeria, I feel like with Africans we are cursed with bad leaders.
Yeah.
Like, but we really experience
catastrophes.
Yeah, but there's a natural catastrophe. That is that.
Because for example, China has almost everything. You understand? But it stays losing part of it because of the Lebanon. They have a very, very, very high rate of natural disasters that occur.
The earthquake, you understand? Yeah.
So as much as Kirinka relocator, Mara, China, maybe there are cities still it happens less. Because these things are getting,
But you're still in that country.
Yeah, I'm still there. And it's bad. It's traumatic. But
Because of Joe,
Hey, man,
like,
I'd much rather be killed by a natural disaster
yeah.
than be killed by a person or a situation.
so you'd rather die within a natural disaster?
Rather
Like, who get the floods? It's in you commit, you drown, you're out.
Joe, then seeing myself get killed straight. Oh, Joe.
But crime is everywhere, my dog.
But you can die in another way, or you're just talking about being killed, not the natural.
Obviously, yeah. Obviously, yes. We do have a higher crime rate, but if you check the world, is it the highest in the world?
Aruna,
Yeah.
we are one of crime
Yeah,
rate.
we're one of the highest in the world, probably.
Let
but
me show you.
But Joe, you can check there.
Let me show you.
When I join, when it's like states, I'm talking about states right now. I don't know when you
Before
states. Yeah.
I want to tell you, in the past month,
There's
how
been
many
more.
murders in Bona, not even Bona. How many murders in Mabopari?
Yeah, there's been a lot.
Yeah, and in the past, there wasn't really that much. So we are once our age. Right now, we are moving into a deep state of crime.
The highest, ne? El Salvador, Venezuela, Lesotho is actually higher than South Africa, Colombia, Guatemala, South Africa, Honduras, Brazil, the Bahamas, Haiti. These tropical places,
But
the crime is bird.
There's no,
Yes.
there's no the states. Are they collapsed?
It's showing by country.
By country.
Showing by country. But I said South Africa is there.
Yeah.
South
Number
Africa
5,
is
right?
there. Yeah. Let's talk number 3.
Yeah,
Like
I don't
weird.
go to Lesotho. Mara, yeah, you would understand. It's a really small country, Leona. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's more
Mara
like
nahana that
congestion.
ratio hore per 100K, so many have committed crimes. They have the highest ratio. Yes, keep like enyane, but then how many people come up like enyane actually commit crimes? The ratio,
Yeah, it's true.
yeah, keep like enyane, but for batubao,
Yeah.
the ratio, the rate is too high.
Yeah, it's very high. So I'm saying, well, my point was that every other country in the world has its own problems. No matter where you go in the world, you face. So imagine facing problems in the world. You are a foreigner to them. Like you went there, for them special. I was born here, though. For me, yes, it's bad. But I think there's ways that you can, like, I think eventually people are gonna come through and make changes in this country. I don't think it's gonna be in this decline forever. So hopefully I'll still be alive to see it when it's rising from this decline. So yeah, I don't want to move. That was what I'm saying. I want
In
to
South
move.
Africa now, we approaching that point. Yeah, if you can't beat them, join them. And a lot of people are joining. Hey,
A lot of people are
A lot
leaving.
of people are joining.
Are joining what?
People are
joining
leaving.
The problem.
The problems are becoming part of the
Part of the problems.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Lerina, things are bad.
The
Things
minute,
are bad.
The minute you know, like you have a solution to whatever problem we are facing, and then you try to tackle it, then my boy know how to fuck. The more I try to push for the solution, the more my life is at stake. So I'd rather join them than die.
Wa bona
how it
dilo
is.
tse di irahalang,
That's how
ne?
it is, yeah.
That's why there are totalitarians and dictators. Ba abanyaki dilo tse, so they don't want anything. It's bad, yes. It's crimes against humanity, but they don't want to get their hands tainted, you know, or stained. Abanyaki any blood on their hands. So what they do, they put these laws that even as a foreigner in that country, you have to have a reason for being there. Take, for example, North Korea. North Korea, the Kim dynasty, it's born. Foreigners, hardly. You go there, I think I can't even fly from South Africa to North Korea. I have to get an agency, but an agency will be from countries that have permission
To fly there.
to enter. And hopefully go each and every tourist, ne? that agency and you go to selected places only. You don't go to the village, go back to Baba Stokolang. You get shown Pyongyang, which is the capital city of North Korea. It's nice life there. And the tour guide always has to tell you, we are passing this city, and then it's the pride, of North Korea, capital city. Oh, beautiful shops, beautiful whatever. And then, I don't know if you guys know the movie, The Interview.
They don't really watch it. But
it talks about North Korea. I forgot Seth Rogen, I think. Is it? I'm not quite sure. But then the Kim Dynasty, but it's a parody movie. But
no, they use the actual names.
Yeah, because they believe for it. Those people worship the president. They believe for the president. They believe for he's a superpower. They don't practice any religion. He's yes. And whenever they I get the dynasty now, there are 2 other Kims before the current one. Baolebona, they have statues of those former leaders that have passed on. Hopefully that statue you have to bow.
What?
Every time. That please check North Korea, guys. There's a lot going on, go.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on, go.
Yeah, also, when you're busy checking North Korea, also check the places that you say you want to relocate to as well.
Yeah, no, that's why I literally know what's going on there. Because, hey, check, like this other time I was just like, you know what, I want to leave. Ne? So it showed me a list of places where I wouldn't really be accommodated as such. Yeah. There's statistics, guys. People research even so the things that you don't think they do.
I want to know, like, which are the places that you selected? Okay, these ones are in... I can actually go there for you.
I'd relocate to the USA. I'd definitely go there. I would go to China. Even if eventually the natural disasters, I would go, because I know of people who are there, and then they're in places moloring, the chance of it happening are very low. You understand? It doesn't mean anything, but they're very low.
Yeah.
Or of it happening and affecting them to that extent, to that magnitude. So China, I would go. Dubai, I would go. Basically. France, I would. Yeah.
Alright, and when I Budi?
Yeah, man, I go to Cali.
California.
Yeah, I go to Cali.
Why California?
Why Cali?
For the weather. For the weather.
Woman, weed, and weather. Yeah, I'd go there.
Yeah. No, go there, stay there.
And stay there, yeah.
Wow. Okay.
New York. Yeah, definitely go to New York.
So you love the States, ne?
Hey man,
you love the States.
Not love, but hey man, there's a lot of opportunities there. Yeah. Hey bro, I'd go to Botswana. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And there's other places, but yeah. Yeah.
No, nice. Just research those places, guys.
When
I'm just a visitor to where I also in the world, but I'll remain in South Africa.
That's nice. You probably enjoy it. I get more way now, THC. Legalized. You having the time.
I mean, yes, those places.
You ain't trying to be at a place.
There's places that are much better in terms of the rules on cannabis than in South Africa. I'll still go there and visit. There's different places.
Visit, but you wouldn't.
I'm
just
saying,
because you really love the herb.
The herb is not even an influence in me remaining in as much as I love the herb, it's not an influence in me remaining here. For me, too, like, I just feel like, as much as you can say, there's places that will accept you as a foreigner, would you still be a foreigner? Where you have a homeland, where you still went high. So for me, I'd rather remain where
you are now.
Yeah, where I was born and whatever. Because I believe that I have something to put in this world, and I would love to start where I'm from. So I would love to be a part of the changes that are gonna happen in South Africa. Yeah, so I would love to be in South Africa to implement those changes as well. hopefully.
Oh, okay. You want to bring change.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely do.
That's good. That's in good spirits. As a person, you're supposed to, always try and change what's going on around you and make things
it's not always
better.
accepted though. Remember, even with yourself, as you change as a human being, some people are not going to accept you for that.
It's okay, man. As long as you do it for the good of it all.
For good of it all, no?
Yeah, as long as you do it for the good of it all. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
So we were talking about the herb now, and you mentioned that there's something that you wanted to share with the viewers out there.
Oh yeah.
About herbalism. We touched base on it. I think 3 episodes back, if I'm not mistaken. And we didn't actually get to share everything that we had. Yeah,
so what basically what I wanted to share was that the connection between herbalism and cannabis. Yeah, so there's an article from the Canigma. Yeah. So basically, it was talking about like, okay, you know what herbalism is, right? Herbalism is the practice of using plants to support a healthy body and mind. Yeah. So they were talking about like a lot of people who've used cannabis have actually said that it made them more, it was actually helpful to their spirit more than anything else. So, but also there's research that's been done right now on the plant that shows that it also aids in some of the diseases that people get. So it's part of it's like a mind and body experience to it. So they were saying that with herbalism, like cannabis is also utilized a lot through herbalism, and there's still more research being done on it, and I feel like it's something that people should actually look more into as well, because it's been there for the longest time as well, and people have been using it for as a herb for a long time as well. So I feel like people should do research on it, because of remember even with coronavirus, COVID-19 coming through, a lot of people actually used it to aid with even if they're not smoking it, they were drinking it, I know for a fact, but it aided them in terms of the healing. Yeah. So just check it out, people. I feel like this thing is something that actually benefit a lot of people. Not only for you to smoke it, but it's also there to aid your body and mind as well.
Just to calm down, relax. You understand? Get rejuvenated, detox. Yeah. It really helps.
What do you think? What do you guys think about Musa Khaula's content, man? Been watching. I checked it out sometime and I was like, okay. I remember telling you, Ray, I like that nigga because he speaks the truth.
I don't want that to come and, kill me. I get about only pending murder case. Allegedly. So, hey, I can you get a matate. And Obeka Shohori, he says allegedly, But to a certain extent, why how can human beings be so vile in terms of sharing such information to people like Musa Khaula, who would definitely not hesitate to say it. Like, if it's gonna get me the content, bitch, then might as well do it, So, there are people learning about Tavi. You go in for the kill because, that's what people want. People want raw. You understand?
Yeah,
Mara Muhumuti feels very different.
No, okay, look, I'm not for that type of content, obviously, because of Naish. As much as there is a market for such, but now I'm trying to build myself in a space that I'm not trying to spew any hate on anybody. Like, unless if I'm talking about the government, which they deserve to get a lot of hate from us because of it doing bullshit. But like attacking people, I'm trying to be in a state that actually is more mindful of people's mental health. So I know what words can do. So I know that obviously this is an ecosystem. There is space for people like that. There is space for such content. Yes, it's an ecosystem that needs to have such people survive, actually.
Everything needs to be balanced. The good and the bad, the yin and the yang.
Just for me, as in my personal opinion, I don't think that such content is really beneficial to me as an individual. Yeah, that's why I'm not for such things.
Okay, to the greater masses besides you and as an individual.
How does this content affect them?
I mean,
Wow.
I mean,
Like
people get joy.
Who's not anyway
People get joy.
associated to
To
the things he's saying.
Yeah,
He's not talking about me. I know it's bad, but he's not talking about me to the point that I get that bothered. But if you're talking about me and perhaps what you're saying is inaccurate, of course I'm gonna fight you. But not to the greater masses. You continue, want to check and you like, oh, Musa Khaula, bitch, let me get myself entertained. He says it loosely, of which I thought, I'm not quite certain, but your channel is not actually recommended if you use.
Yeah.
So that's why I tried to minimize it.
I swear a lot, but yeah. In like the first 10 minutes. Oh, well, the first 5 minutes. Was in the first 3 minutes if you mention any swear word?
Yeah.
It's not recommended, ne? Is that the rule or something like that?
I don't know. I don't
we'll check it
know.
out.
Yeah,
I
don't
think
really
it's
know
within
much
like,
about it.
We should check it out. I know I swear a lot. So, hey. Hi,
I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, Mom, Musa. Wirazagan?
Yeah. Wirazaga.
He's airing out people's dirty laundry.
Ish.
And why, hey, this human race, guys, you know, it's the Lenten season. Even good, fellas, kind of Good Friday, yeah. We need to be more centered, but there are people who are just like, nah, screw that. I'm just gonna mess up, you know.
People enjoy other people's fuck ups because they also fuck up again. So I guess in hearing where someone famous fucks up like that, you'd be like, I guess it makes them more human, but. The funny part is that because of celebrity, that shit is gonna be aired out, talked about for the longest time. It's gonna be scrutinized or and those mistakes you find already. That does some of the but that doesn't get aired out.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's part of the game.
Yeah,
it's part of
they're human as much as they are known, but they're human. It's just that they're out there, so people are gonna talk about them. Unfortunately so. But you know,
if you're a role model though, you gotta watch your steps.
Nah, but role model. Did you portray yourself as a role model?
There's people that want to be role models.
When you want to be, you have to uphold yourself to a certain standard. But if people take it upon themselves to look at you as a role model, dog.
Role models do also make mistakes.
Yeah, dog.
My role
part of making mistakes is part of the human journey.
I love Oprah and her journey, but
I'm sure you haven't agreed with
too. I don't know her personally to think, oh, she's my role model from afar. And then I read mistakes. It's probably things that she does. I just don't know them. She's human.
She's human at the end of the day.
She's human.
Because I was watching this other interview. Yeah. Sorry to dive into soccer, but football actually.
Yeah.
Jesse Lingard, he's a former Man United player playing for Nottingham Forest right now. Yeah. And he was talking about mental health, like talking about not even about himself, even if he suffered from a lot of mental health himself, but he was talking about seeing other players as well who were facing, for instance, racial abuse or even facing like abuse from the fans. Whether if you're playing badly and they're starting to make threats to your family now, such things.
What,
you know.
Are you serious? Are there people who are that hooked?
Yeah, soccer, football. It's a passionate sport. It's a very, very passionate sport. So there's some people who take it that far. Yeah. I'm not in support of such stuff.
You guys watch soccer, you do.
You definitely.
Obviously, Joe, like when a player is performing badly, you are gonna be disappointed in that person, also like questioning them, whatever. But to take it as far as to tell them on social media, to threaten their family, you understand?
No, just get upset about it in a normal manner.
In a normal manner, as a normal human being, though. Yeah, that's the problem with the world right now. As much as social media is helpful to I feel like it's helpful to the society, but it's also very, like, it destroys a lot of things as well. Like, there's people who have taken their lives because of social media. Stuff being said to them.
The thing about social media is actually an advertising tool. And I think that's where people get it twisted. People get too personal there.
But also don't look at it from aspect failure. But look at it as like it's something that connects people from anywhere else in the world. Like it's one tool that connects people. Somebody you in the normal world you were never gonna be able to go to connect with. So social media was meant for that, to connect people from all across the globe. We can chat right now. We don't need to call or whatever. Like, oh, we need to travel to states to talk to you. I can talk to you from South Africa. So, but in it being helpful, you gotta check sometimes. Is it being helpful more or is it destroying more?
Yeah.
You gotta check it out for ish. So, but yeah. So I'm for
watchful.
Yeah, I'm for being mindful of the power of your words. As much as you want to, as much as you want to express yourself, you're allowed to express yourself to your fullest, but be mindful of your words, like the damage that they can do. They can build and break somebody.
That's something we were talking about also when we were talking about bantering. Or like some people just like they take it way too personal.
Banter,
and something to you
might seem light,
but then to the next person,
because not the one going to have parents, for instance. Like, fuck your dad, eh?
There's someone
like, how do you do that?
There's someone who take it light. There's someone who would be on some
somebody take it light because, but Joe, it's different.
We have to pause.
Yeah, we'll pause for this one. No, come on, hello, tomorrow. It happens, guys.
Like,
God, that's crazy for you. Just pause it, talk. Or you want to continue with us talking shit or shit like this? Eh? No, this fucker. I'm supposed to be back, Joe. Like, okay, cool. Nigga, you gotta give us a sign or something. You gotta be watching us like, the fuck? Nigga, fuck that shit.
Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. Ish, modeling, we kind of closed the door a bit, but then there's people outside that were passing.
Benefits of being in Kasi. Your neighbor want to talk to you. Whether you're busy, on a call, doesn't care. Your neighbor want to talk to you. Wait, that name manager. Have you seen that? You're gonna be busy, like you busy maybe, like. When you say it's in your mood, I don't know about even if, I wish there was a sign like that. I wish I could put up a sign. No need to talk.
Today morning, actually, my cousin, I get tired to a point. I'm even lazy to talk. I don't want human interaction. I just wanna
relax.
Be alone. Not say a word.
Yeah, sometimes.
Be in your own thoughts.
You ever get that moment when you when you're with someone, but you just want to chill, dog. You don't want to say much.
There comes a problem when you're working with somebody.
When you're working?
No, when you're walking with somebody or you're with somebody in your presence. For me, I feel like yes, you can dive into that world for like a good, but be present. You're with somebody, even if that thing can happen to anybody.
We have to talk all the time. And
not talking all the time, but being present.
I'm not present. I'm just, I'm enjoying your
that's
presence.
Yeah. Your connection and a relationship with someone, whether platonic or romantic, like if you just know her, you don't really want to talk. Your friend, I know him. There are times where you do talk, but you just don't want to do it all the time. And I feel you. Like there are times where I'm with someone, and then I can just like, I'm here. Yes, I'm present.
But you're not really present.
Yeah,
your
but
mind
at
is
that
elsewhere.
time, I just wanna.
Mind you, the time I'm telling you a story about my life. Sometimes I'm sharing something very personal. Now go when you're in dreamland, la land. You're not listening to me. When I tell my head, I'm like, bro, do you feel me? You're like, yeah, and you don't feel shit. And I can tell you're not feeling shit. Try being mindful. Just try being mindful. Try and be mindful.
When you're doing that, I feel like you're being selfish because you want me to be mindful of you, and you're not.
Now, just tell me like if for instance you tell somebody, okay, like, dog, I'm not really in the mood to. That person understands. That's what I mean, listen to music or maybe we're watching a movie.
Yeah.
You don't really need to.
Yeah, that's the thing though. I'm saying, if you tell somebody there's decent human decency, guys. You can tell somebody like, I'm feeling this way. The person has their own preservation, whatever. They can drink whatever, but you told them. Unless now you are making them tomorrow. Oh, when it's quiet, that means no talking. Oh, okay. I guess we know don't talk today. Oh, today is lovely. Oh, you must talk today. And then they don't have anything to say. Blah.
Yeah.
So it has to be like communication. Communication.
Be with your kind, be with your tribe. Like,
I guess it has to be like that.
Be with your people.
Because some people know whether I'm happy. So just even to say I feel this way, happy. They doesn't want to say that. So I get it.
Like sometimes you like let's say it's like kind of why own kids you kind of this nigga is not. It's not really himself today.
Babani, I met someone who I haven't really seen in a long time. Motole wa bulela yo ene na le my cousin le re bulela yo motho wa bulela ha fika vela abulela o tla kra ke bulela le motho mong o ntse mo o bitsa uncle and I'm talking to another person. Kore, you want to speak to the point where you can't even hold yourself any longer when I'm talking to someone else. I was just like, maybe this is why I don't really see this person anymore for a very long time. I don't.
That makes sense. Yeah.
All I'm saying, solitude actually.
Yeah.
And being with people that I don't really have like a lot of friends. You know. Yeah, I'm always with family. I do have friends, but not as many as I had in the past few years, because maybe that's how I'm finding myself now. You know, I just want peaceful moments in life, you know. Life is already tough as it is, guys, and I mentioned this quite a lot of times. You understand? And I also did mention earlier, we weren't shooting though, or were we? I don't remember, about the few episodes back, mental health. You know? Yeah, so let's just all try to become better
human
people.
beings.
Better
human beings, better people. Definitely.
Yes. And everybody live better people by liking, sharing, subscribing to our content. And we love you. Honestly, we wouldn't have made so many episodes up until this one that we have here if it wasn't for you guys and your support. You know, so continue sharing, you know, guys, and follow us on Instagram, The Joint Podcasts, and Twitter, Joint _ Podcast ZA. And like that, people, we out.
We're
talking is to say bye.
Sorry.
Bye guys.
Bye guys.
Bye guys.